You may be seated. Welcome, faculty, administration, family, friends, and classmates, to the graduation of the Montpelier High School class of 2016. I am Maggie Nowlan, the senior class president. We are here today both to celebrate and to be thankful. Thankful for the MHS faculty and staff, thankful for our families, thankful for each other and the time and memories that we have shared. We can also be thankful for Senator Bernie Sanders, because if he has taught us anything during the last few weeks, it's that no matter what they say, nothing ever really has to be over. When I was asked to MC this event and prepare a speech, I searched all over for inspiration. I watched videos of famous commencement addresses, I read WikiHow articles on speech writing, and I scrolled through pages of inspirational quotes. I went through the desert on a horse with no name. I did not sleep for 11 consecutive days. I went on a 3-part spiritual journey to Italy, India, and Indonesia. And eventually I woke up in a Vegas hotel with a baby and a tiger and a chicken after a night of which I have no recollection. But in the end, I found my inspiration where we all go in search of higher meaning, middle school. I came across the speech that I delivered at our 8th grade graduation, the last time that many of us were together in one place. One passage especially made me think. It read, "If high school is anything like I've heard, there will be intimidating seniors with beards, but there will also be a vending machine, so we will have a far wider selection of juices." What insightful words from 8th grade me. We do have a good selection of juices, and I still get a little afraid when Greg McKinstry doesn't shave for a few days. But that's beside the point. My endearingly naive 8th grade prophecy got me thinking about the real changes that have happened during the last 4 years. We've seen this day coming from miles away. We were told the date, time, and location. We ordered gowns and sent out invitations, and our grandparents booked their flights months in advance. We knew what to expect and when to expect it, and we knew that it would be a significant transition point in our lives. But it is rare that we are able to plan for the exact moment when our life is going to change. One thing that high school teaches us is that the moments that change us the most are the ones that we plan for the least. High school is a weird mix of rigid predictability and perpetual change. We always knew exactly where we would be at 9:25 every Monday and Thursday morning, but we never knew how any given one of the 700 days that we spent here would really pan out. Our 4 years were defined by the expected shifts in grades, sports seasons, and room numbers, but these passages, punctuated by bells and game-ending buzzers, did not change who we were. They only brought us comfort in the belief that we were headed somewhere amidst the chaos. The moments that change us most were and will be in the quiet, in the car alone, or when falling asleep at night, or maybe once in a while when falling asleep during first period. We change when no one is watching. We spent a lot of time with each other as we rushed from class to class and rehearsal to rehearsal, and sometimes even class to practice to rehearsal to job. But the one person with whom we all spent the most time was ourselves. It's easy to like ourselves when we are the well-adjusted socialite at the party, but it's the nights that we find ourselves alone, the demoralized misfit about to order takeout for one, that we need most to enjoy our own company. All we can try to do is be somebody that we like, somebody that we respect, somebody with whom we want to spend the rest of our lives. For the last 18 years, the groundwork has been laid to allow us to become people whom we are proud to be. We have had role models for kindness in our teachers, who brought in brownies on rainy Monday mornings, or sent a kind email after witnessing a totally unbecoming emotional breakdown during college applications. We had role models for devotion in our parents, who delivered our forgotten cleats before practice and stayed up in solidarity on 3 a.m. homework nights. And we had role models for compassion in each other, who offered the ride to school on a frigid morning and the reassuring pat on the back after the missed PK. All of the changing that Montpelier High School is going to do to us is now done. The only thing that will change when we walk across this stage is our title. We will be graduates and no longer students. But tomorrow, when all of this fanfare and all of these ridiculous hats are gone, when we turn off our phone and shut out the light and are alone with ourselves, really alone, if we can then like the person that we are becoming, that will be our true graduation moment. Thank you. Now please join me in welcoming our superintendent, Dr. Brian Ricca.